Welcome back. The Senate passed a bill that bans TikTok on government devices, and now it's in the hands of the House. It comes amid security concerns over the app owned by a Chinese company. Let's talk about it live at 10:45 with cybersecurity expert Cyrus Walker here on Fox 5. Cyrus, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
There's been a lot of talk about TikTok on Capitol Hill. This went back to the Trump administration. The former president even at some point called to just have it banned entirely from the United States. But this focus on government devices, is this the right move by the Senate?
It absolutely is the right move. Social media applications like TikTok are designed to collect and share information. And if those applications are on government devices that have sensitive information, that information could wind up in the wrong hands. So it's the right move to make, and it's about time that they've made it.
There's a lot of speculation. If you talk to people from ByteDance, the parent company, they say that the servers that TikTok operates on are U.S. based, so they believe that a lot of this is much ado about nothing. So is this a matter of taking the company at its own word here, or the government intervention?
Well, the servers could be U.S. based, but the access could be anywhere around the world. It doesn't matter where the servers actually sit. What matters is who actually has access and control over those servers. And we know ByteDance, being a Chinese-owned company, has ownership and access to those servers. So it doesn't matter where they sit.
There's been so much talk about not just TikTok, but all these social media apps and the psychological effects they could have. But when you look at TikTok and the connections it has, again, to China right now, we see the government steps, and we've seen it also on state levels in Maryland, for one. I believe Utah. A lot of states are getting on board this bandwagon. Does this eventually pave the way where we might see the government say altogether TikTok can no longer operate in the United States?
Well, I think that would be a very hard call to make because of the freedoms that we enjoy here in this country. But I think at least at the government level, from local, state, and federal government level, social media should be banned completely on government-based devices. As far as the users are concerned, the consumers are concerned, I think that's going to be a very challenging call to make. Now, they could make it. I know there was some talk a long time ago about creating what's called an internet kill switch to shut down applications that pose themselves to be a threat. But I don't think we ever got that far with it. So it remains to be seen. But right now, I think the focus should be on making sure that these social media applications do not reside on any government devices or computers at all.
Last question before I let you go. For people who may be using not just TikTok, but other social media apps on their phones, what's your best advice to them if they want to keep tabs on what information is getting out there that maybe they want to keep from getting out there?
Well, my best advice is to don't use them at all. Okay. These devices have access to your entire mobile devices. They turn on your microphones. They turn on your cameras. They access your folders and your pictures on your mobile device. So you basically give them access into your world. The ads that mysteriously pop up because they're listening to your conversation. They're recording your conversation. And so you are basically giving away the privacy that you enjoy as a result of enabling and using these applications on your phone. So my best advice is don't use them. But if you do use them, then what you want to do is you want to go into your phone's OS settings and shut off those features that allow for automatic microphone, camera control, and access to folders on those devices.
Yeah, and I've seen those pop up before on some apps that I use. So Cyrus Walker, thank you very much for the insight on this one.
You're welcome.